Well, good morning. I hope everybody's doing fantastic on another beautiful day here on the farm. Just got some good breakfast in me, and it's about time because today we've got a lot to go. We've actually got all the materials in to start building our feedlot over there, and plus, again, people wanting more money out of me. I've actually got to go to a meeting today over at the co-op because they apparently need some funds, and I'm going to end up paying way more money than I probably should. But hopefully everything goes a little bit better today. So we did buy a couple things for the farm, a little bit of equipment. We got that little trailer right there, did a little bit of upgrading, got some equipment, got me a new Mac back there with a Jetco hopper bottom, by the way. I like that little thing. I still got a little bit of work left to do on it and need to replace the lights on it, but hey, it could be a lot worse. I know those other boys are probably about to get ready. I'm gonna stop for a second, at least check on the corn. Corn's looking pretty good. I know the co-op was actually talking about probably getting a chopper. I might chop some of this corn because with the cattle we're getting, oh man, we're going to like 500 head of cattle. That's gonna be a lot of feed that needs to be made. And that one grass field ain't gonna make it all. You know, I love this about my farm, how I got me a nice long driveway, far away from the main road. No one can see what I'm getting into. All they can just see is the one shed and plenty of road. Good Lord, the co-op's getting stuffed up with not enough parking lot.
Hey, it's not like it's hailing. Why you gotta park 5 miles away? I know that truck's not quality enough that you're gonna get door dinged.
So I'm just trying to keep it where the sun ain't going to beam on the seats. They're black seats, okay?
Ah.
Okay. Hey, wait. You want to get some like cookie pans? We could get some cookie pans and put them in your truck, and we can make cookies. About it.
We
Actually,
probably
we can also make
could.
popcorn. Hey, can we put popcorn?
Yeah,
like
I know.
popcorn.
Driveway is not a parking spot.
Jake, where can I park, man?
Anywhere you want.
Anywhere.
Just pull on in.
Okay.
As long as you don't hit something, you're good.
Am I good back there?
Hang on.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
You got her. It's like you done it a time or two.
Oh, yeah. Been doing this since I was 5 years old.
That's illegal.
Don't tell the cops.
Only illegal on major roadways.
True. All right, boys. I've already run two of you through some stuff, but we'll just walk through here, and I'll give you guys the spiel. So right now, this is the co-op. The co-op is built on the remains of a old farm homestead, and as that, it's not really ready to facilitate the needs of a co-op for everybody. Mainly the bin site. We need to do something about the bin site. Now, this shed here is pretty fine. It can stay. I don't see any reason for us to change this out. We'll walk across the highway here as well and take a look at that, but we'll see very quickly that that bin site's just not going to be usable. In fact, I think it's been damaged in some capacity, so it just needs replaced all around.
How much funding are you wanting to raise for this bond?
Well, together we have an estimated bond of $2 million is what we're looking at, but
Okay.
we can adjust that depending on the bin site decided by the community. All right, well, let's walk on over there.
Yeah, this is all we got right now. Ugh, no offense, Jake.
Yeah, boys. No, I completely agree. These Meridian bins really are not that bad, and if somebody wanted to take them down and put them up at their place, more than welcome to. I'm just a little concerned on the backside of this one. Yeah. But this other one needs to go here. But these Meridians, if somebody wanted to take them down the 10 and put them up as their own, by all means, go for it.
They're not in bad shape. They're not in too bad shape, but I agree. We could get new ones here.
Right.
I'd
but
suggest
mainly,
working with AGI.
you got the old
They
brick
got that
ones here.
the big, what are they? The grain leg system.
AGI, I was thinking Suco.
Yeah, but I don't know who's more readily available right now.
I think AGI is the best right now.
I think Sukup's on back order right now.
Seriously?
Well, we can definitely we can get a hold of their sales rep on both.
Okay.
Get an idea, get an estimate, get a timeline. What we're looking for, at the bare minimum, we need a pretty substantial storage capacity. We need drive-through, like semi-access setup, right, with the grain leg and all.
Do we want to
I'll
try
also
and
get
go
a hold
over
of
all of our operations to see who is providing what to help fund this thing? Because I'm going to kind of be relying off of your guys' contract labor right now.
Right, so that's what the next part of this is. We're going to do a tour of everyone else's farms, of everyone's places. We're going to get an idea of what everyone's doing here so we can understand how we can all work together. I will also get a quote on what we can get for like demolishing these things and getting them hauled out here. I think we can probably get a scrapper to pay us.
Yeah.
So that'll help out on the budget too. But if we're ready here on moving forward on finding some bins, then we can go to the tours now, unless you have anything else co-op related you want to go over.
I might actually be able. I think I have a really good contact. We can get some money back for these Meridian bins, and I can just put that money straight towards the budget. Let's get on. Let's get a move on though. We ain't gonna be standing around here.
All right, where are we headed for?
I
Grants?
guess we're headed to my place
Let's head
first.
to Grants. Well, yours is the furthest away
right.
in distance because it's furthest out from the market. Hey Grant, you ended up talking to Ben about the purchase of this field on the right.
No, I haven't yet.
All right.
Welcome to the tour of Hilbert Farms. Now, this was originally established in 1956, and really all that was here originally was this barn. So this barn's coming up on 75 years old. The outside isn't in the best shape, but the inside is very clean. So we use this for chemical seed storage still. Works great. It's something
That's
we'll always...
heck of a rafter system.
Yeah, exactly. You should have seen the hay they stacked in here back in the day. We have two 50,000 bushel bins, Meridian bins, kind of just like at the co-op. This will easily keep us have enough storage. I don't have a dryer though, and that's the one thing. Is it'd be nice to get a dryer. So I'll take you guys to the main shop. This is a I can't remember. Is it a 60 by 88? I think it's a 60 by 88.
Yeah,
We got a 16-foot overhead door, so it's 16-foot tall by 24-foot wide here. If I can open the door. There's our security guard standing behind the door right there.
I was saying, like, what's the dude? What's he
left.
doing behind the door?
Security. He's security. Nobody ever breaks into this place. We're starting to get big into cattle. I don't own anything now, so that's one thing I'd like to see at Farmers Co-op is cattle feed. All cattle supplements, vaccines, all sorts of stuff at Farmers Co-op. Would be nice to see there. But this is a 100-head feedlot over here. Like I said, I don't have any cattle right now. And then we have solid manure storage here. Hasn't been used, and we have another cold storage building here. So this is just it's a 40 by 60. So it's not that big, but for us and our machinery, it should work pretty good, I think. I'll take you guys, last but not least, I'll take you guys down. We got a nice grove that blocks the northwest wind there. That works pretty good, keeps the wind and snow out of the farmyard. But last but not least, we have another 100-head feedlot. Now, I'm not sure if we'll use this. This is kind of just being a little overkill in case cattle prices get really good and we want to expand the operation. But it's another 100-head feedlot down here. Could work pretty good. We're going to Nate's? Nate,
Yeah.
Your wife have food? Because mine can't cook to save her life.
No, she went to work already.
Son of a gun. I might have to stop at Casey's then.
We have a Casey's?
I wish.
How about a farmer's market?
About a thing of course we got. Alrighty, so this is the home farm. This is actually, the farm was started in 1960-ish, around that area. And the farmhouse was the only thing that's original left on the farm still. Everything else was actually replaced about 2010. We went in and put brand new quonsets in. As you'll come over here. Got some nice little rolling doors. And actually, if you turn around, that right there is the main shed behind you. It's actually very similar to the one you had, except mine has a gliding door or side doors.
Boy, it looks a little bigger. I'm guessing it's more like a 60 by 120 or something like that.
I believe that is what it is. I don't have the paperwork on me right now to tell you.
Okay, you run all new deer? Oh, you got a Magnum too. Nice.
Well, yeah, you got to run a little bit of new equipment, a little bit of old equipment. Some of these aren't mine. Some of them are neighbors. So I'm holding on to them for them.
Okay, gotcha.
Seen a couple of these. I've never actually
Yeah, how do you like it,
one
Nate, compared to the 410 John Deere you got over there?
So we actually just bought this after harvest last year. So I haven't had time to use it yet, but
Okay.
that is going to be the main planting tractor and grain cart tractor coming up this year.
I'll be curious how you have traction with those rear tracks. I'm assuming it should be better than all duals.
I'm just hoping for it to float better across the field.
True.
Now, back there is where we're going to be putting the feedlot area and making the other half of that into a grass pasture. Just nothing back there yet. And that's pretty much about it, other than you got the bins over there. It's a pretty simple row crop farm.
Corn,
Nice.
soybeans, wheat, or just corn and soy?
This year, we only ended up planting corn. I don't know why, but we only planted corn. I guess we just forgot beans exist.
Sometimes it makes sense economically, though. Go full corn.
True.
My place is going to be a joke compared to these two.
Let's see
I
a
like
buck.
it.
Welcome to Bucked Up Hay Operations. I have about 100 Holstein head of cattle right now. This is obviously the main farmyard. Our main shed is the one directly behind you. There is a self-propelled Vermeer baler. I'll just open up the main door. So we have a Kubota M8 with a front loader, along with the self-propelled Vermeer and the MacDon swather mower windrower. You call it what you want. A pretty nice little operation right now. I am planning to possibly expand on the equipment at some point, depending on how much work I actually have to do. But there's nothing really special in here besides that. On this back shed, this was originally going to be my bale storage, but now it'll actually be like mineral feed, the mixing wagon, my straw shredder, and my fuel trailer. Once I can get the new cattle barn put up, though, this will be the feed tractor that'll just run wagons, because I can't obviously use the Kubota to do both jobs at the same time, so this kind of fills the void. This is the breeding pen slash just general cow pasture. We got with all the cattle in, we've already got feed, we got the straw on the beds, we have our bale collection courtesy of the co-op already, and the wonderful not straw bale collection. Cattle shed follows the creek bed line all the way up until the top fence where it cuts off at the back field. Couple different hay pieces of equipment, random tugboat because why not? But everybody grab their stuff. We'll head over to the area where the new cattle barn's going to be. Yeah, to get to the back part of the farm, I got an alleyway that cuts between the house and the cattle pasture. This is all fenced in, so you can't really get back here unless you go through the gap. There'll be a road that's going to be made that takes an immediate left. It'll follow this fence line. I'm going to have to haul in dirt to make a drive-over bridge with a culvert, but the cattle barn's going to be placed down here at the bottom of the valley.
Why don't you haul some wood chips in and make a wood chip bridge?
I could do that, but I don't know if there's anybody around here that have enough to supply that much, especially since I'm going to be driving over it quite a bit. But this is the area that's going to be the cattle barn. I'll probably have the cattle barn facing north-south, going right along this tree line, and then kind of in this nook to the left, that's where the bale storage shed's going to be. I'll have to take out a few of those little trees kind of back along the tree line, but it should work just fine.
This would be nice. This would be a perfect area.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it is. I mean, it's not like it's a huge operation, but it gives me a lot of ground to work with for materials.
Yeah.
Plus Jake's house up on the far left side of the farm. There's another grass field there. If I'm doing work for you and Nate, there is going to be enough hay to go around for everybody between grass and silage. If we're all done with this, then I kind of got to get started on that cattle barn construction, so I can drop Nate off and kind of get on my way. That's fine.
Perfect. Yeah, I got to start buying equipment too.
Okay, there you go, Nate.
Thank you, bud.
Yep. Keep in touch with me if you're going to do anything with that feedlot and the grass thing. I should be available later this afternoon, but I'm going to be working on that cattle pasture here for the next couple days.
Yeah, I'm going to go start working on the feedlot actually right now.
Right,
Okay,
that'll
cool.
work. Sounds
Buck,
good.
do you have any hay, extra hay? I don't know if I'll get some made before the fall ends.
I have, I think, 7 or 8 hay bales sitting extra right now. I got
Okay.
the ones out in the field. You can, if you really wanted to, I could sell you my square bales.
Okay, I'll let you know. I'll figure something out. So,
Okay, that'll work.
yeah. We'll see, Buck.
See ya. See you guys.
You need some chicken feed?
I do.
How much chicken feed?
Enough to feed 22 chickens
For how long?
until winter.
Do you want to pick it up or deliver?
You can deliver it. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, we can do that. We throw it on a truck.
If you don't mind, I'm also going to need you to pick up some equipment for me. I'm going to order it all, have it sitting up there. Basically, I got to get all my cattle feed equipment, and then I'm going to need a load of bales.
How many bales?
I'm going to need let's just go with 5 straw, 10 hay, 10 silage right now. And then 4 bags of mineral.
Well, I've got here pallet of chicken feed, 5 straw, 10 hay, 10 silage, 4 bags of mineral feed, and you have cattle equipment that will be hauled at some point as well.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, we'll get right on that. Do you have a priority on the order of any of this?
Chicken feed needs to be priority. Are you planning, like, once everything kind of gets set up with the co-op, are you planning also to make it, you might make, what's it called? TMR, everything like that around here?
I'm gonna expand to as much as I can provide and as much capacity as I can afford.
All right, you have fun there, bud. I'm gonna go start construction, sadly.
Alrighty, boss. I'm gonna do some paperwork and run stuff out your way.
See you in a little bit, bud. All right, let's talk about what we got going on the farm right now. We got us a John Deere 1775 NT planter. On top of that, we also have ourselves a MacDon header, and we got us 3 big bin sites, so hopefully that's gonna be enough. So I found this the other day. We got us a Jetco green hopper with a Mack truck for that. On top of that, guys, we do have a 6R sitting right here. I don't know if I want or not, 'cause it's got these clamp duals. I'm not a big fan of clamp duals personally. I like these real duals, which this is our beast, a 4110 John Deere 8R tractor. So it's nothing around here. It's gonna be too much, but we made sure to make it a decent size. On top of that, guys, we still got a little bit more building to do. This has already been paid for. Now we just got to get in here, get it built, and make her look good. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, let's get back in the sky and build the last part of the farm and make this thing whole.
I'm from the country, you're from the city. I drive a truck, you think that's silly, but there's another side of me you know you like to see. Ain't that right? Oh, that's right. I got my money in my pocket, a girl beside me, a little bottle rocket. There's a finger on her lips and a swagger in her hips. Tonight, tonight, tonight. And I say, hey, I want you, girl. You make my heart flutter like a tilt-a-whirl. It's getting freaky on the floor, feel that rumbling sound. I might have grown up in a barn, but I can bring down the house. I'm wearing camo, y'all hashtag this. This party's raging, you won't wanna miss. All my buddies turning up, parking lot is full of trucks. Hang on tight, oh my, my, my. And I say, hey, I want you, girl. You make my heart flutter like a tilt-a-whirl. It's getting freaky on the floor, feel that rumbling sound. Might have grown up in a barn, but I can bring down the house. And we go down, 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 down. The club goes round, 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 round. We take it to the ground, 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 ground. Ooh, tonight, 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 tonight. And we go down, down, downtown. The club goes round, 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 round. We take it to the ground, 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 ground. Ooh, tonight. When I say, hey, I want you, girl. You make my heart flutter like a tilt-a-whirl. It's getting freaky on the floor, feel that rumbling sound. Might have grown up in a barn, but I can bring down the house. And we go down, 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 down. The club goes round, 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 round. We take it to the ground, 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 ground. Ooh, tonight, 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 tonight. Girl, you're so wonderful. Why don't we ditch this floor? Head out to the farm. I'll hold you in my arms, and I'll show you the stars. Ooh, hey, I want you, girl. You make my heart flutter like a tilt-a-whirl. It's getting freaky on the floor, feel that rumbling sound. And I say, hey, I want you, girl. You make my heart flutter like a tilt-a-whirl. It's getting freaky on the floor, feel that rumbling sound. Might have grown up in a barn, but I can bring down the house.
Alrighty, and construction's now over and we have us some head of cattle. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just go ahead and explain what's going on here. We have 50 head of cattle per pen, which equals out to 400 head of cattle because we have 8 pastures. And I am so excited. We've got all these little suckers in here growing out, all the nice little hamburgers and steaks, everything like that. Honestly, I'm in love with this feedlot. We got us 2 really nice sheds right there as well. So also, ladies and gentlemen, this is a mod that was given to me by Schwartz Modding, I want to say is his name. I'm not the best at pronouncing names, especially names I'm not the best at, but all of his links will be in the description down below. Now this right here, this little part right here was not submitted, and he kind of gave this to me. This, I think he said he wants to be a part of a pack later on. Now, listen, I had to combine these somehow. I couldn't get it to work because I don't have free fences on here. So I just put like these containers everywhere just to give me an availability to be able to open up the pens, get the cattle out, and get them loaded. That's just kind of what it is. And also, I'm in love with the way this looks. This looks like an actual feedlot around here, and it is superb. These also are going to be the sheds. This is where we're actually going to keep all the equipment for the cattle, and possibly like some hay equipment or some hay storage. Anything you can kind of think about would be right here. We may also add some more on the other side over there eventually, but right now we only have $900,000 left, and there's still a lot of stuff to buy. Kind of starting to make me think a loan will be in my future pretty quickly. And I'm gonna go ahead and give the co-op a little bit of a call just to see where he is with our load. Hey Jake, just calling to check in where we're at with that load. Finally got my entire cattle operation set up.
Okay, yeah, I am actually in the truck right now, headed to the distributor picking it up. So I'll be able to run that to you here within minutes. It's a matter of getting it picked up and the billing all taken care of on their end. But then I'll be headed your way. That'll be the chicken feed, mineral feed, and then the bales are the second in that line of process. I'll be then running on the semi right after that. So I'm in the pickup right now, and then I'll be in the big truck bringing the big load of bales.
All right, that sounds good. Please make sure you bring a way to unload those, because my forklift is still at the shop. Or if you have a small trailer, you can pick up my forklift at the shop on your way back.
Honestly, yeah, either of these are doable. I will, I'll get it figured out either way, and I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good. All right, gonna tighten that bolt down there. There we go. Oh, just in time. Looks like Jake finally came. You got this thing switched over to the front and duals taken off. Hi there, bud.
Hey, bub, where do you want me to go with the trailer so we can get this unloaded?
Well, we're just gonna keep on going forward with it, and there's some sheds back there. I'll show you where they're at. I'll jump in with you.
Okay, you betcha. Okay, I got a front loader on the back. What we'll do is I'll leave it here and go pick up the pickup truck with your mineral feed and chicken feed, and then I'll load my front loader back on my trailer after that point. Welcome to the feed lot.
Oh yeah, we got 8 pens, 50 cattle per pen.
Looking good, looking good. Have you already run the numbers on what each pen is looking to cost and maybe even bring?
Nope, we're just going in blind.
All right. Hey, sometimes that's all you got to do.
All I know is I spent, I want to say, over 300,000 just on cattle.
Yeah, that's a pretty penny.
But they're all young ones. They're all about 6 months old.
So are you you're doing feedlot, so you're just trying to feed them out then normally, right? Or are you trying to breed them up?
I'm gonna feed out some, like the majority of them, to see how profitable that is. And then these 2 pens right behind you, those I'm gonna actually let those breed with one another. I made sure to buy a mixture of farmers and stuff like that from that, so they're not like brothers and sisters, because I want to see how those work. You know what I mean? See if it's more profitable to let them breed and sell the young ones, or is it more profitable to buy 6 months and sell them every 6 months or every 6 or so.
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, you're definitely set up either way, so you're gonna be all right. But we've got your hay and everything here for you. I got the bill. It's about 64, I think. Should be just shy of 64. 63,976.
I will just go ahead. Let's call that a good 64.
You betcha.
Transfer money. 2, 3, 4, 5. And $100 tip. There you go.
Well, appreciate you very much. Appreciate your business. You want help unloading this? Or do you want me to run and get that truck so we can get that too, your mineral feed?
I thought you were going. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
I mean, I can unload it. I can, but you want me to get your... it just depends how fast you want that chicken feed, mineral feed.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get this unloaded and we should be good. If you don't mind hitting the button so the ramp... Yep. Woo.
I got you. Because if you want to unload this, I can get that other truck here pretty quick. I can run down there, and I got somebody to pick me up to go get it. So.
All right, that sounds good. I'll get this unloaded in, and while you go get that.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yellow.
Hey, what's your situation? Because all I have to do is just shred some straw bales in the cattle pastures, and then I'm done.
I'm actually right now unloading some bales that I bought from the co-op, man. So if you want to come on over here, we've got the cattle pasture in place, or the feedlot, my bad, in place. So you're good to come over here and start getting this thing mowed up and baled.
Okay, give me like, I'd say probably give me like 30 minutes, and I'll be over there.
I'll take your time there, bud.
Sounds good. We'll see you.
See you in a little bit. All right, so I just went and picked myself up a little bit of a 6R right here, and it has the proper duals behind her. And I kind of actually like this tractor. It looks like a really good tractor. We got a front end loader. Listen, guys, it's not my fault. This is the fault of the new steering system, okay?
What's happening, buddy?
Hi, bud.
So where exactly is my cutoff line that I'm supposed to cut?
So you see everything that's on your left right now?
Yeah.
That's where the field starts and goes all the way to the cornfield.
Holy cow, that's a long way.
Do you see how many cows I have?
Yeah.
This is 400 head of cows, dude, and that's my only grass I got.
Okay. This is the only mower I got, so I'm gonna be here a while.
Let me get some stuff made. I might go lease a tractor or at least one to help you out a little bit.
Well, hang on. Let me do one round around it, and let's see how big it is.
Sounds good. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pull forward. We're gonna pull forward. I'm actually gonna lower the weight down, and I'm gonna deconnect that so I can hook up to our big old feed mixer. This right here should hopefully feed the entire farm. Remember to turn off everything. And I'm hoping this thing's gonna have enough power. It should, honestly. I don't see why it wouldn't, but crazier things have happened in my life. Okay, so plans have changed a lot, and I'm just gonna pick up the old 8R just so I can hook it up and have something at least where I can engage and see how this is gonna work. Buck's kind of doing his thing with the mower, getting that thing mowed up, and I'm gonna get doing my thing by getting these cows with some feed in them. Because honestly, I don't know how much they're gonna hold per pen, and I don't know what they need to survive every day. All right, we're just gonna use the old forklift for this part because there's like so little that you can put in there for when it comes to mineral feed, and I do want to kind of make sure at least put as much as I can in there. Alrighty, we put the last little bit of hay in there. I'm gonna go ahead and shut that off right there, and I'm gonna shut that off as well. And yep, that is it. That is it. She's ready to rock and roll. And oh my lord, she is heavy. I need her going out of the right side. There we go. So I don't actually know how much each pasture is going to need. I'm going to take a guess 10,000 liters per, but we'll kind of see. Or I guess we're going with 20,000 liters per field. Yeah,
Hey, would you possibly be able to do a favor for me?
go for it.
I think I'm gonna end up leasing that big coon merger. It's only like, what, 3,500 bucks? I can justify paying that for these bigger jobs. If you could go to my farm, grab the Kubota that's sitting up by the fence line, bring that down here, and then technically just take the tractor back, that'd be fantastic. I can figure the rest out. I'm gonna have to get my tedder anyway, but just bring that merger down here.
Is it at the shop?
At the store? Yeah, it should be there. Are you already at the store?
No, I'm not. I'm over here loading bales. I mean, I gotta feed the cattle.
It should be there. No, actually, hang on. It'll be there probably half hour or so.
So you just want me to go get your tractor, take it over here, then take your tractor back over there?
Yeah, the only reason that I say that, you probably could haul it with your truck, but I don't remember if it's a 3-point attacher or not for that merger. So just take the tractor to be safe.
I can just probably take one of my tractors that I got already a key in.
That's true. Yeah, just go with it.
Which, do you have a way to use it right now?
To use the merger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the MacDon back to the house and grab the Kubota because I have to grab the tedder anyway. But it's just saving one extra trip because I'm gonna have to haul them both back to my farm. I'm only gonna use that merger for contract work. I don't have big enough land to really justify using it on my own.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. If we want to kind of keep the same deal we got right now going, and you come mow this twice a year, that'd be amazing, actually.
Well, yeah, because I'm just doing the up and down passes right now. Like, this field honestly didn't take that long to do it, and my rake that I have currently is about a little under twice as wide as my swather head. So it's gonna take half the runs to get it back.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you just want to bring that thing over and we can get it figured out from there, that'd be perfect.
Sounds good to me. Just got done with the last load. I'm gonna go feed the 3 that's over there near you, and then I'll go grab it.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
we're good to go there. So what I'm actually going to do, instead of taking this all the way down there, I'm going to go ahead and detach the back end and just leave it sitting right here so I can go pick up Buck's piece of equipment. Go, got that detached. All right, put my 4-ways on, beacons. We don't got a beacon, but we got 4-ways. We're good.
Hey, before I get too carried away with this thing, you wanted half of this to be dried as hay and the other half to be left as grass for the silage bales, right?
Buddy, I'm at the point now, seeing how much I'm gonna need in feed, dude. I say make it all silage and I'll just buy hay. Hay is a lot cheaper than silage to buy.
Well, good to know, because I got about maybe a little over halfway done on the drying section.
Well, what you have dried, I think that should be plenty. So right now I'm heading on over to the shop and I'm going to pick up the forklift because I bought something new and new to me so that the farm, this game does not like stopping, so that we can get some work done around here. And plus, me and Bucks talked about it, I'm going to end up doing all the wrapping for the field when he gets done. He's actually letting it dry out just a tiny bit in some areas. So I'm going to load up this little sucker. I'm going to do all the wrapping, and for me to do all the wrapping, I need to have a bale wrapper. And so I picked one up for like $32,000. It actually was not a terrible price. And I know we're going to be doing a little bit tighter of a turn than honestly I would like, but sometimes you got to do it a little bit tighter so it makes more sense. One thing I really do regret is putting that there shed so close. I wish I would have left a little bit more room. I may go back and move them back a little bit. Not 100% sure just yet of what to do on that aspect, but we'll see over time. Right, let's go ahead and line this thing up right here. Perfect. Let's bring that up there. We don't got much room for error, honestly. A little bit less than I would like, but we're gonna set this as close to up front as we can, and that should be perfect. Alrighty, everything is strapped down. We got everything loaded. Yeah, it took a lot longer than I thought it would. Listen, I want you guys to know I legitimately did get this up here like this, and oh, it took so long. We got that out there though, and we got the Carolina squat going on here, boys. She does not like it, but hey, we'll get her on to the main farm and hopefully she'll stay perfect. Okay, here we are. Finally coming to the farm again. I'm gonna take a little bit of a short right there. And this looks like an actual farm though. I love this. The cattle farm looks amazing. You got you got the hay back there that Buck is doing. On top of that, the silage gonna be getting done. I love it. Now we can actually unstrap everything, unfold that, and let's get this stuff unloaded. Alrighty, so that's put up there. We turned the truck around and things are looking fantastic. So a couple of quick things I did find out. Each one of these paddocks every month, so every 30 days in game, it only takes 13,000 liters per paddock. So if we leave 14,000 per paddock, leaves us even better. Now, one thing we are going to do is try to every month put in 20,000 liters just so we've constantly keeping it more full than what it needs to be so that we are better off at the end of the day. Alrighty, since I just got a little bit of a text message from good old Buck, I'm gonna go ahead and stack these two up on top of each other and get them out there where I need them, because we're about to be going through a bunch of these. I don't think we'll go through all the wrap, but I think we'll go through a good amount of it. Now, one thing I do honestly really love about this server and about working with these guys is the fact that we're all buying stuff that each other needs. So we're working together as a community. The working together as a community part, really enjoy it, honestly, because I don't feel like we get to enjoy it enough. Alrighty, and we're going to take the bell wrapper. Okay. We're gonna take the bell wrapper around the corner and get it set up over here, so when Buck gets here we can immediately start wrapping bales. So Buck did decide to go ahead and start on the actual hay bales first, which I'm okay with that personally. I'm just gonna go ahead and pre-set up the wrapper so that I can at least get our wrapping done when it is that time. Alrighty, so I ended up picking up another piece of equipment for Bale. Again, I know I'm picking up so much equipment right now, it's not funny. I'm just gonna shut that off right there and lower it to the ground, drop that there. I'm gonna let Buck keep on going with what he's doing, and I'm gonna go pick up the good old Bale pickupper. About what the exact wording would be for it, but you'll see when we get there. And plus we also got 50% off, so it's just better to go ahead and buy it off the used market than to let somebody else buy it. Want to lift that up just a little bit more. Perfect. If I can't see the forest, I just like to see at least the black part, just so I know exactly where it is on me. So I don't know like if it's pointed down or what. I always just like to be able to see at least the black part of the bale spike. Alrighty, here she is. This is an automatic bale grabber. It's just gonna save me time from going out into the field and basically putting them one by one, dragging them around. This is just gonna help out with that process a ton. Let's just go ahead and get this back to the farm and go ahead and start using it and helping Buck get everything out of the field. All right, so went ahead and swapped out from the duals down to the singles. Now let's go ahead and pick up all of the hay bales that we got out here in the field. I think let's go ahead and pick up the first 6 so we can take them over there to Buck's. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take those on over to Buck's place, or actually the first 6 we'll go ahead, you know what, our 6 we're just going to end up putting it in over there in our shed, and then his we'll figure his stuff out once he gets available. Alrighty, we got those put up right there. Got us 6 little bales in the shed. We are going to try our best to keep bales like that put up, and just little things like that we're just going to do the best we can. All right, Buck, I've got your 6 hay bales. I'm going to take them on to your farm.
That'll work. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Buck, you on the radio?
I'm on it enough. What?
You want me to stop here for a second and use my trailer to pick up your bales you got around here?
I don't think you can because they're square.
No, they're not. The ones out here in your field that you baled the other day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. I was going to go get them with the forks later this afternoon.
I'll do it for 1 extra bale of silage from your side.
Okay, that'll work. Actually, I got a deal for you.
Go for it.
I will let you take as many of the silage bales from my production that you need, with the exception of this. I don't have to pay you to borrow that wrapper. Basically, it's a shared asset. I can take it at any time.
I'll do the same thing with the trailer.
Ooh, I think we got ourselves a deal.
I mean, if we share assets like this between each other, I mean, it saves us all money in the long run.
I mean, we're the only two that have like actual functioning cattle operations right now. Grant doesn't have anything, and he wants to run hogs too. Like, bro, I have Grant hauling my wheat. You got me buying bales, and I got you with the transport equipment.
Dude, I think I might have to buy another field. I'm thinking about buying one more field that's a little bit smaller, just so I can put wheat in one of my fields every year.
Mm-hmm. Grant, I think, already has that field 14 the north of him. That's the one I'm going to try and get.
Do you think that's going to be enough wheat, though, per year?
For me, it probably will be.
Yeah. I need a big field.
By the looks of the counter, we're sitting at about 23 with the dumping of this one. I forgot to reset that counter for the 1 bale when I transferred over, but let's hope it's an even number. If it comes out being an odd, just keep the extra one. That'll be your payment for dropping off the bales.
Yeah, you ended up having 12 of those, by the way. I don't know if I remember telling you or not.
That sounds about right. I think I actually hauled a few of them in, though, when I originally got that breeding pen up. So I think there was 16 of them or something. 16 or 17.
All right, and this is the one Buck said. Well, yep, here it is, the partial one. So we're going to take this on over here, get his line started up first. He said there was 28, I think. So I got to take 14. He takes 14. Actually, I'm taking 15. So I need to get his line started, then I'll do my line, and it shouldn't be that bad. So this first one I'm going to do is Buck's, and I think I get an extra bale, so I'm going to run this partial one. Plus, he don't need it as much as I do, because this is going to be an expensive little journey. Like, this is pretty much 1 month's worth of food for me. But the best part is, at least most of it's coming in silage, so I don't need to worry too much. So this is going to be number 2 right here. Now here comes the old fun part, getting all of this stuff wrapped up so that we are done with silage for at least a little bit. I'm hoping that should get everybody together to do an actual silage harvest. I think that'll be really fun to do, and also being fun, it will be profitable, at least for me. All right, let's go ahead and finish out these right here for old Bucky boy. I am not the happiest in the world with the way that these look, honestly. This probably will be the only time we do bale wrapping like this. because I was honestly expecting them to look like they did in 22, not like this. They may be just glitched for right now, but I don't know. Just me personally, I prefer the way they did look. All right, we'll put this right here and let's get all of my bales thrown in there. All right, we got that there. We should be good. Enough time to get in here. Let's see. We'll go ahead and push that out all the way. So I did talk to Buck. Buck did say this is caused by the more rounded round bales is the mod that made that issue. So it was not the game. I'm sorry to Farm Sim, it just wasn't the game. But let me go ahead and get this pulled over there, and let me see what I can do about possibly getting that bale fixed where it's actually wrapped, so Buck has a wrap bale instead of a non-wrap one. There we go. We fixed it. Perfect. So we are probably going to switch to the other type of round baler, but that is all for another time, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the time we have for today. It has been a monster day for you guys, and I appreciate you guys for sticking along with everything that's been going on. With no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you from me, the entire crew here. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.